Hello, make sure you like and subscribe for more content like this on the channel. Like goal is 10. Let's get it.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter. Boom! That is how you dominate a series. On to the next one. Just 4 wins from the NBA Finals, but you're going to have to earn it.
Everything good, MP?
We're in the big time now. One step in the big game.
Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Lakers stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Mavericks. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
2 Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Irving is out there with Christie. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Derek Lively. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And for Los Angeles, James is out there with Connect. Then it's Turner. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's the monster in at the shooting guard. You take a look at Los Angeles. Fresh and rested after sweeping their last series in the conference semifinals. Greg, can they continue with that momentum?
Well, Kevin, every series is different. And the time off could affect their rhythm or create rust. But the expectation is that they'll pretty swiftly pick up where they left off.
Here's Irving after the made shot from the monster. Lively sets a screen for Irving. To the paint, Turner with the steal. Doncic with it. Picked up by Davis. Here's the monster. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. The monster's got his second bucket tonight.
Now, the very definition of unselfish. LeBron could score every time, but you see his affinity for getting his teammates involved.
Outside Irving. Back to Winslow. Pass to Irving. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And what a start to the postseason it's been for them. 8 straight wins to breeze through the first 2 rounds.
And when you're on that kind of a roll, the next series can't start fast enough. They want to keep the momentum going, pick up right where they left off in the second round. But remember, nothing's a sure thing in these NBA playoffs.
And here is Irving after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. 6 to shoot. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Pass to LeBron. Here's the monster. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, this looks like a pregame shooter out with all the threes they're allowed.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Doncic against Irving. Here's Christie. Drains it from beyond the arc. Christie's got 5 now.
Well, you love the unselfish nature of Kyrie Irving. He understands it's his job to make the guys around him feel good and find them in their sweet spots.
The monster, no good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Irving. And it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
And that one's good. The monster.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To Winslow. Outside, Davis. Lively a screen on James. Here's Davis. Lively with it. Over Turner. Lively's shot is off.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of the game, it's perfect. Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's the monster. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 4 assists in the game.
It had been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a streak.
Now, here is Irving. Nothing on the board, and they get it. The shot, no good. Nice D from Doncic. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the monster in the last game against the Grizzlies was terrific. He scored an incredible number of points and was reliable as ever from distance. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. We're looking to follow that up tonight. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Well, you look at LeBron James, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course,
All you, MP.
and it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. 6-point game. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. To the middle. To the right side. Reeves outside. They set the pick. Shoots over Hardy. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Outside Irving. On deep. And on Green with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Connect. No good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
Green, the pass to the Monster. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Reeves. Pass to the Monster. Reeves outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Monster. And it's rebounded by Dallas.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Now, here's Washington. Irving sets a screen for Washington.
For P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw good from Washington. Washington hits them both. Here's the Monster. 19 points in the game. Green, the pass to the Monster. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 21 points for the Monster.
Draymond Green is a top passer at his position, and he loves to get his teammates involved.
Hardy passes to Gafford. Ball's not loose. Outside Irving. Drills it from outside. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
Here's the Monster. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
It's good from long range. The Monsters got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Now here's Hardy. He's defended by Reed.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And the shot goes in.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
The Monster, no good. Mavericks trail by 8. Irving drives in. Second shot opportunity. No good at the rim.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
James checked in for Vanderbilt. Then for the Mavericks, Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. Christie subbed in for Hardy. And the foul on the Monster. That's his first foul. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Lakers. And then for Dallas, Anthony Davis, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. And Winslow subbed in for Najee Marshall. Takes it from 10. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Davis has got 6 points.
A difficult shot for some bigs, but AD making it look easy.
And that one's good. The Monster.
This shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Outside, Davis. In a wide open look for Irving. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers leading by 8. For 3. Another 3 that time. A beautiful shot from the Monster. The Monster's got 31.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Winslow kicks to Irving. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. He's got 10.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Outside, James. Here's the three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Right side, Irving. And it's good, 2 points. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
So many things go into Kyrie Irving's game. Right there, the quickness and the craftiness on the drive. It's special.
And Davis throws it down.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
LeBron kicks to Doncic. Here's the monster. And it's good off the back rim and in. That's 36 points for the monster.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. The ball movement has been flawless.
Back to Irving from downtown. And rebounded by Connect.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's the monster, defended by Christie. Doncic passes to the monster. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Lakers.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
Pass to Lively. And the foul on the monster. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt comes in for Green. And it's Austin Reeves in for Connect. And Dallas with a change here too. Hardy, he's checked in for Irving. Lakers leading by 11. Here's the monster. He has 38 in the game. Good on the three-point shot.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Pass to Hardy. Davis surveying the floor. Looking to end the run. They get the rebound. Lively lays it up and banks it in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
LeBron passes to Reeves. Fires from deep. The monster, no good.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Winslow, the pass to Hardy. James against Lively. Tries it from the top of the key. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. Here's the monster. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Hardy passes to Davis. Here's Harden. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. That'll do it for the first half. Los Angeles on top, up by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
In terms of efficiency, they've been on point. Incredible execution. I love the way they're playing on both ends.
Yeah, they're seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. The conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. What a game we're seeing from the monster.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
We've got Connect. The monster out there with Luka Doncic. And it's LeBron James. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Pass to Christie. Here's Lively. Winslow kicks to Irving. Shoots over Doncic. Rebound the Lakers.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from the monster.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Outside, Davis. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Count that bucket. Christie's got 7.
You see, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
Pass to the monster. And here is Turner. Here's the monster. Non-stop scoring machine here. Down low. The shot by Turner, no good. Mavericks trail by 16. Puts it up for Davis. Doncic with the steal. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Christie. Davis sets a screen. Fires the 3. Drops in the tray. He's got 10.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Looking to get it going. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. The monster passes to Turner. Here's the monster. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Mavericks trail by 18. Pass to Christie. Off target with his 3.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's the monster. No good on the 3. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Davis gets a wide open look. Dallas again missing. Lakers leading by 18. Here's Connect. Gets to the corner and buries it. Connects. Got 5 now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
James good. James has got his first bucket of the night.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Winslow. Inside, here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Tries from 7. And it's Connect. That time on the assist by Turner. Turner's got 3 assists tonight. The Mavericks have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Pass to Christie. And a rejection by LeBron.
He could not get that one over LeBron James. Just perfect position, great strength, and send it back, Mr. James.
Here's Connect. Buries the long-range jumper. Connect's got 7 points here in this quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor. You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
Here's Christie. No good from outside. Lakers leading by 22. Pass to the monster. This is his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Marshall comes in for Justice Winslow. And it's Hardy in for Irving. Dallas shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. To the inside. Pass to Marshall. The rebound by James. LeBron's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's the monster. He tries for 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Dallas shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Davis with a screen on Doncic. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage.
On the floor for Dallas, starting the fourth quarter here. Big man on the floor for Millie Washington and Gafford. Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Marshall in at the small forward spot. Now the Lakers on the break. Floats it up for James. Stolen by Washington. Pass to Marshall. Outside Irving. It's up a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. The Monsters got 6 rebounds here tonight. Green with the ball.
Well, make no mistake, Draymond Green will bully you on the interior if you allow it. You've got to make sure he doesn't force the issue.
No good on the free throw.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Good on the second free throw. And the Mavericks with possession. Pass to Washington. Irving sets a screen for Washington. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
He got loose from downtown the first end. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Green passes to the monster. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Gafford with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. First minute and a half of basketball play here in the fourth quarter.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's the monster. Again, what an avalanche.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Pass to Marshall. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Christie's checked in for Dallas. The monster passes to Finney-Smith. Here's the monster. He makes good on the layup. The monster's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Irving for 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in this game. Green passes to the monster. Reeves outside. Here's the monster, and it's denied. And he recovers it. And there it is for him.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Irving's shot is good.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Pass to Green. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
That's tough to lock down Draymond Green. There's strength, there's concentration, and an ability to score against good defense.
The Mavericks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Christie. Now Washington. Clock at 6. Outside Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 20.
Gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
The monster passes to finish Smith. Here's the monster, covered by Irving. The monster, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And it's Washington missing. Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. In the corner, Irving with it. Launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And that one's good. The monster.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Irving for 3.
WSB.
The monster's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Shoots a 3. And again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
All night. He just won't let up.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Again, Irving missing.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Reeves in the corner. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's the monster. Lets the 3 fly. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Inside, here's Irving. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
The monster. That's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Maverick shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Irving against Reeves. Here's Christie. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. James checked in for the monster. And then for Dallas, Derek Lively, he's checked in for... Some changes here for the Lakers. Love checked in for Draymond Green. Payton comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And the Monsters subbed in for James. Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. There's a good screen. Got that bucket in no time at all. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for Los Angeles.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I'll tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the monster.
Well, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Here's Davis. Lakers with the rebound. On the wing, Payton. Here's the monster. Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Christie. Love against Lively. Now here's Winslow. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Lakers on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. To the paint, 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good. The monster.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Back to Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's the monster. Shoots the three. On the money.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter. That's a great win. Now, forget it. You ready to give these fans what they paid for? Got the momentum. Let's keep it going.
Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on two. Taking a look at Los Angeles, and with a win in Game 1, they have an opportunity to put the hammer down tonight.
Yeah, this would be a big step toward the finals. To take a 2-0 lead tonight with 2 more games left on their home court would put them in terrific position.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Davis out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the 2-guard spot. Yep, that one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Outside Davis. Here's Christie. Outside the arc. A rebound by Turner. It's stolen by Lively. Here's Irving. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
Oh, yeah, Irving, he has the mid-range in his bag now.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Counted from distance. The Monsters got 5 now.
Set it up.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. It's a 3-point game. Shot from 12. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. And here's Connect outside. It's a 3-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Mavericks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Christie's shot is off. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. James passes to the Monster. Back to James. Again, the Lakers.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Back to Christie. Back to Irving. Davis with a screen on Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Connects from downtown.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with JJ Redick. We spoke about Kyrie Irving and what the most challenging thing about defending him is, and he told me, quote, just how creative he is when he's handling the ball. We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this game plan works out for them, guys. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Doncic against Irving. Shot clock at 6. Lively with a screen on Doncic. Irving, no good.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Doncic passes to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now Los Angeles with it. Outpacing them right now, a 15-2 run. Here's the Monster. Off target from outside. Mavericks trail by 13. Marshall inside. Irving with it. Pass to Christie. The rebound by Turner.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Well, you look at James, topping the chart with his efficiency. And of course, Mavericks will go for a different look here. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Davis. Wade, he's checked in for Marshall. And it's Hardy in for Christie. The Lakers lead by 7. Pass to Vanderbilt. Outside Reeves. Here's the Monster. Reeves, the pass to the Monster. His shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with a good start offensively. Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Count it.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Irvin knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
Pass to Reeves. Here's the monster. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's Los Angeles leading by 8. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Draymond Green. Connect is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. But it's Austin Reeves, and it's the monster in at point guard. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Green. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 6. And Hardy. Outside for Irving. Back to Winslow. Lets the 3 fly. No luck on that one.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Here's the monster. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Mavericks trail by 6. The 3. And Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Kyrie's going to hunt for these now, but it's hard to stay in his shirt all the way in the corner.
The monster, the pass to Green. Misses from close range.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Irving, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Part of Draymond's value, the playmaking he gives you out of the front court.
The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Now here's Irving. He's got 12. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it. They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Irving, that's good.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Driving to the basket.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Washington outside from behind the arc. They get it back. Gafford. Can't cash it in from close range. Los Angeles leading by 5. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, the monster in that last game against the Mavericks was tremendous. He dropped an amazing number of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Christie comes in for Winslow. And it's Irving missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. James finds Green. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Irving. He's got 15. There's the three. Here's Lively. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Los Angeles leading by 9. Out to the right wing. The Monster. Pass to Green. Inside. Here's the Monster. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. The Monster's got 11 here in the quarter alone. They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Now here's Irving. Not a lot of room. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 17 points.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Shot's good by James.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Back to Irving. Fires the three. Gets the three to fall. Irving's got 20 points.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Reeves. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Dallas. Marshall comes in for Hardy. Doncic passes to the Monster. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence taker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
He hits the second from the line. The Lakers lead by 7. James outside. He shoots a three. The Monster misses. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. Lively with it. He's got 5. No good from outside.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And the basket by the Monster.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Again, the miss by Dallas. The Lakers have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Doncic passes to the Monster. Fires the three. Doncic, count it.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
A minute 53 left in the first half. Here's Irving. Lively finds Irving. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on LeBron James.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And the Lakers with some changes. Miles Turner comes in for Draymond Green. And Connect subbed in for Finney-Smith. Here's Connect. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Back to Irving. Takes a 13-footer. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Irving's got 25 points.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
And the basket by the Monster.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
There's just a lot of wide-open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Marshall passes to Christie. Davis against James. Good work defensively by James. The Lakers lead by 13. And And here's Doncic outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Now shooting the three ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Irving looking around. Down low. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Operating the pick and roll like a surgeon. What a sequence by Kyrie.
Pass to the monster. That's short off the rim.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Irving, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Count it. He's got 25.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
And so it's Los Angeles in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back after this word.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Coming into halftime of Game 2, there's an air of confidence for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. They were able to hold serve in Game 1. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Najee Marshall. Davis out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the 2 spot. Irving up top, guarded by Doncic. Irving, no good. Los Angeles leading by 13. James passes to the monster. Out to James. Here's the monster. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 3rd assist of the night. Outside Davis. Here's Christie. They get it back. Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Climbing the ladder, going upstairs. Lively, he doesn't have to go far to flush it.
Connect. Softly drops in the floater. Connect's got 9.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute played. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance.
Working it to the open teammate that time. Excellent awareness from Davis.
And that one's good. Connect. He's got 11.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding basket. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And it's Irving missing. The Lakers lead by 14. The monster pass to Doncic. Here's the monster. He's guarded by Irving. Again, the Lakers score.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
Dallas has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Here's Christie. Rebounded by LeBron.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times. That's a nice dime from the king.
Here's Irving. He's got 25. Pass to Christie. The 3 is up. The monster grabs the miss. The monster's got 5 rebounds in the game. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Irving. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Davis. Good work defensively by James. For Los Angeles, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And that one's good. Connect.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Mavericks trail by 20. Irving, the pass to Davis. Back to Irving. Will it go? Dallas, no good that time either.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Pass to Lively. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Lively. Irving's got 27.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
James passes to the monster. And the 3 off target.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
Here's Christie. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. Fourth, LeBron James.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Hardy's checked in. Puts it up off the inbound. Irving, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
The monster pass to James. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. James has got 15 points.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Hardy. And he lobs it up top. And a slam dunk by Lively.
If you're looking for a rim runner, Derek Lively is your guy.
Here's the monster. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
James passes to the monster. Christie with a rebound.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
To the left wing. Outside Irving. To the paint. And finished off by Davis.
I don't know what to do about that. Davis just powering it down.
Here's the monster. He's got 34. Good on the shot. The monster's got 36 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Here's Hardy. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Shot's good by James. 17 points in the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Los Angeles making a change here. Reeves. Dallas is shooting only 36% so far in this game. They've got Draymond Green. He's out there with James. Austin Reeves out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's the monster in it to 1. That's the Laker 5.
Never lacking confidence. Zero hesitation from Kyrie there.
Here's Green. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Irving. Puts up a 3. Rebound, the Lakers.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
And the basket by the monster.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. From the arc. Buries it from 3. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Here's the monster. And the layup is good.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Here's Hardy. Here's the three. Finney Smith pulls it in.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. The Monsters got 18 points in just the second half. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Prosper. To the middle. Here's Irving. For three, Hardy. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Irving for three. The Mavericks rebound.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
The three-pointer off the mark.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to call this out.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
Irving for three. Sinks the tray. Irving's got 35.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Hardy. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. James passes to the monster. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Payton comes in for Finney Smith. And Dallas also making a switch. Christie's checked in for Hardy. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Gafford. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Can't hit from in close. Yet another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And the bucket is good from Gafford in deep.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
From the baseline. Rebounded by Prosper.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
To the inside. And Washington powers it through.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Yes, it's good. Vanderbilt's got his first basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Green, the pass to the monster. Got a miss there on the triple. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
The first one falls. Finney Smith checked in for Reed. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Irving fires from way outside. Dallas no good that time either. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
The Monster. And he banks in the layup. The Monsters got 49 in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Irving, no good.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there to me.
And the Lakers call time here. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Here's the Monster. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got 6 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Here's the Monster. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Marshall passes to Davis.
At his best, Davis is an MVP caliber player. One of the true franchise guys in the league.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. The Lakers shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. He got it again. Sensational.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. A minute 29 left to play in the fourth. Irving. The Monster grabs the miss. The Monster's got 9 rebounds now.
And game 2 of the conference finals is always so important. What a great win this is for the Lakers.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
Another statement win here in these conference finals. They look like they're in complete control and want to finish this series as quickly as possible.
But at the same time, it's important that they don't get too ahead of themselves. We've seen teams come back from 2-0 deficits before, so it's important they maintain this momentum moving ahead.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the Monster.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Back to Irving. Can they get it? Nails it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 38 points.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. You make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Allie LaForce.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter. Woo! We really needed that one.
Barbecue, no overtime tonight, okay?
Let's ride that hot hand to another W, baby.
It's the Western Conference Finals, Game 3. The Los Angeles Lakers come into Game 3 up 2-0.
Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. You look at Dallas. Down 2-0. They got to win tonight to get some traction in the series.
And if they lose this one, you can forget about advancing. It's more likely you're trying to avoid a sweep. So tonight's all or nothing.
And now the Lakers starting group. The monster out there with Luka Doncic. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Turner. And it's Connect. In at the three, the small forward. That's the game with Turner and does. Chalk up two there.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Pass to Christie. Lively with it. There's the three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's the monster. That three off the mark. Dallas is gone 0-2 from deep here. Here's Irving. The monster with the rebound. Pushing it up. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. Now, LeBron always #1 on the scouting report. Coach said on top of being a physically dominant player, he's like an extra coach on the court, able to control the game with his basketball IQ alone. Kevin, a big challenge to handle the mental challenge of LeBron James. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Marshall kicks to Irving. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And what a postseason they're having. 10 straight games without a loss. Historically, that puts them in the upper echelon.
Yeah, it's been done before, but not that often. And what's scary is it's given them some rest between series. That's a huge advantage the deeper you get into the playoffs. Yeah, you might have a little rest going into your game rules, but there's no substitute for fresh legs.
Pass to Christie. Back to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Luka Doncic.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him going. Very rarely see it play.
No good on the triple from the monster. The Mavericks are gone 0-5 here to start the game. Let's start for them. Dallas, no good that time either.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
That's a floater to go. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. The Monsters got 8 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Christie. LeBron James with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 8. From beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Christie. 8 feet away. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Wait, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Rebound the Lakers.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And here's James outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Irving from long range. They grabbed their own miss and finished off by Lively.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. Defense got to know that's what he's looking to do. He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Lively a screen on Doncic. Irving from long range. Pass to Marshall from the arc. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now, here's Marshall, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Lively. Here's Christie. Off target from three-point range.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Wasted no time on that one. Now that's 17 points for the Monster.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Christie the pass to Irving. Down low. The rebound by Turner.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Doncic bounce pass. Here's the Monster. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Pass to Christie. A three ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Christie's got 5.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants some minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. And a fixture of
got this, MP.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Connect. Austin Reeves out there at the Monster. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. LA's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And that one's good. The Monster.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Monster in the last game against the Mavericks got the job done. He finished with 59 points, and that was only part of it, as he added a triple-double for his work. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And he drives in. The teardrop falls in. Irving's got 9 points.
The skill of Kyrie, incredible around the bucket. I have never seen someone his height so good at the rim.
On the wing, Reeves. Here's the monster. And another 3 for the Lakers.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And a wide open look for Irving. Number 3 off target.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
The monster, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Hardy, no good. Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Irving from long range bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Christie comes in for Justice Winslow. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. James is checked in. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got 4 rebounds in this game. Vanderbilt the pass to the monster. The tray. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's Dallas with it. Irving passes to Lively. Now here's Hardy. Here's Christie. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's the monster. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
The Maverick shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Christie the pass to Irving, and the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Davis is checked in for P.J. Washington. And it's Najee Marshall in for Hardy. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Connect. 5 on the clock. Marshall. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And Los Angeles guys shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
You got to finish strong whenever you can. Reeves does not waste that opportunity.
Davis with a screen on Doncic. With the drive. Doncic with the steal. Launches a 3. And he nails the 3. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from the monster. The monster's got 42 in the game. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were like, you name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Christie's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Green, the pass to the monster. To the middle. Lakers passing it around. Good! Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Davis, the pass to Lively. Green inside, covered by Irving. The monster offline with his three. The Mavericks shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Pass to Christie. Outside, Davis. Over James. Almost, but it rolls out. On the wing, Reeves. He's got 10. James kicks to Doncic. The monster passes to Doncic. Puts up a three. And again for three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Irving from long range. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got 15.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And got it. Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. The Mavericks shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times.
Wow, he has been unstoppable from outside in the second quarter. The threes are just flowing.
6-second difference between shot and game time. And that one's good. The monster.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Outside, Green. In the corner, it's James. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 5 assists tonight. And on the way from Irving for three. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an out.
Well, we all saw it. They've blown this game wide open with the three-point shot. The defense is scrambling.
Looking at the series break. And that is it for halftime, folks.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. What a game we're seeing from the monster.
You know, some guys just love the big stage, and so far tonight, he's been the difference.
And it sort of came out of nowhere. He's not someone that they typically depend on to carry the team, but here, in a massive game, all of a sudden, he's the man.
Anthony Davis is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Christie. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. And that one's good. The monster.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Irving looking over the floor. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 20.
Kyrie has the ability to finish like very few players in NBA history, and he shows it right there.
Drains the three-pointer.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 23.
Going right back at them. Kyrie answers with a three of his own. Woo.
Over to the wing. Tries a three. The monster, no good.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
The shot's good from Christie.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Here's the monster. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Irving from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And another one. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Lively. Davis with it. Davis setting the pick for Marshall. No good on the triple. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Here's the monster. Good, and the assist goes to James. 63 points for the monster.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds him.
Pass to Marshall. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Inside. Here's Irving. Doncic with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock to stop the run. Rebound the Lakers. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Turner. Here's the monster, defended by Christie. The monster, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Now Marshall. Out to the right wing. Here's Christie. Outside Irving. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the monster. And good! He hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Lets it go with the 3. Dallas again missing.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
And good! There's another.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside, Davis. Davis setting the pick for Marshall. Good on the triple. Marshall's got his first 3 points of the game.
And with that 3 ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by Los Angeles.
11 feet away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
He looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Offensive rebound. Here's Davis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point. Maverick shooting a meager 37% for the game. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The monster out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Green in at the power forward. And that one's good. The monster.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Now the Mavericks with it. Hardy passes to Gafford. To the paint. Wants to get it to Irving and does. Another shot. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And that one's good. The monster.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Basket good.
I love seeing Irving's work in the mid-range, intelligent at reading the defense and recognizing when to take these shots.
And it's in there.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
The monster, no good. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Outside Irving. It's the three-point bomb. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
The Mavericks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Prosper. No good with the triple. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And that one's good. The monster.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
Pass to Irving. The 3. The monster with the rebound. The monster's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Irving for 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Irving for 3. Green with the rebound.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Not often you see him take that shot.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain. Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
The monster, yet another bucket.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. G.A., I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Pass to Hardy. Washington with it. Finney-Smith defending. Irving for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Irving's got 13 points in the second half.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
And that one's good. The monster.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Now Washington. Pass to Irving. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Here's the monster from deep. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Shoots from the line. A rebound by the Lakers. The monster's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Vanderbilt. And the layup's good off the glass.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got 36.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
The monster, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Irving misses. Takes a 3. And the 3 is knocked down. Deep ball, good, and a nice shot from the monster.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Washington passes to Gafford. Pass to Irving. From 13. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Irving's got 38 points.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint out. Oh, nice finish.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here is Washington. Outside Irving. Three-pointer. And again for three.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
MP, you're up.
.146 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Lively. Marshall with it. Here's Christie. Off target from outside.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And now we can start talking about game 4. What a magnificent effort and really a significant victory for the Lakers.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And they're going to roll to their third straight victory to open up these conference finals, giving them a commanding series lead.
Yeah, a sweep seems just about inevitable right now. And with the way they've been playing here in this series, they are building a ton of momentum for the finals, especially if they can close out the sweep in game 4.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Monster.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
And on the way from Irving for three. Good! Another from three.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last three means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in game 4.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Ulrich. And the entire...
If they keep trying to blitz you, this is what's going to happen.
Good job, MP. I see.
All right, guys, going on a 15-minute break, BRB. Alright guys, I'm back. Let's get this over with, shall we?
Got to win this game tonight and close these guys out.
Hey, MP, it's your world. We just live it.
The Western Conference Finals, Game 4. The Los Angeles Lakers have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dream?
Welcome to playoff basketball on 2K. You look at Dallas, and they're looking at a quick exit from the conference finals if they can't get the job done tonight.
I mean, you're right, B.A. This game tells you a lot about a team's character. Faced with almost an impossible job, do they pack up and head home? Motivation's an issue when your back is against the wall.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Miles Turner out there with LeBron James. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Connect. And it's the Monster in at the 2. From the wing. Yes, on the jumper.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Davis, a screen. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
The Monster. Pure from three-point range. The Monsters got 5 points. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Primo can't hit.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Here's the Monster. And Los Angeles, another 3.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked Coach what it's like facing LeBron now versus earlier in his career, and he quickly responded, not much. He's still extremely difficult to game something for. Even at this stage of his career, he remains a dominant force. So limiting his production will be crucial for them in this matchup, guys.
And Allie, thanks.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
With the offense reeling, Coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Irving against Doncic. To win the run, Doncic for the block.
Oh, Doncic says not now and not here. That is a tremendous defensive play.
Five to shoot. Here's Davis.
And the defense has been stifling early on.
Some solid defense from James. The Monster misses.
Couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
James with a steal. Again, the Lakers Lakers score.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Doncic. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Doncic.
When it's all said and done for Kyrie.
Los Angeles leading by 11. So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. They've got Connect, Green out there, and Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's the monster in at the point, to the middle. This shot by Hardy, no good. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Reeves, the pass to the monster. Nice shot from the wing. The Monsters got 10 points.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Washington outside. Irving a screen on Green. The 3 from Washington. Drills it from deep. Washington's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. Of course, he makes good use of it.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Irving for 3. And it's Connect with a rebound. The Lakers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Right wing. Here's the monster. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. 16 points for him.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Gafford finds Irving. The 3. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Here's the monster. Mavericks with a rebound. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Irving. From downtown. Rebounded by Green.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
The monster. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's the monster. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, the monster in that last game against the Mavericks was tremendous. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He was really special on that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And the three-pointer goes.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Davis comes in for Washington. Marshall, he's checked in for Hardy. And it's Primo in for Kyrie Irving.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Primo passes to Marshall. Davis against James. Davis down low. Easy money for Davis inside.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
From deep, Reeves. And another 3 for the Lakers.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Primo. They get the rebound. Pass to Marshall. Beyond the arc. Davis down low. James is there. And they're able to recover.
That size and length and strength. LeBron, the tough one to try to shoot over.
Marshall can't hit. The Lakers lead by 14. It's James on the wing. Here's the monster. Hey, expanding his range. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists tonight.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Lively with a screen on Doncic. Christie. No good with the triple. The Lakers have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to James. Here's the monster. Back to James. The monster. Pass to James. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's Los Angeles leading by 17. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've been in fuego from downtown, finding space and letting it go, showing no signs of letting up, guys.
As a three-point shooter yourself, Chet, this has to bring you back.
Oh, my gosh, those were the good old days.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. Appreciate you joining us.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Los Angeles leading by 17. They've got Kyrie Irving. Najee Marshall is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Derek Lively, and it's Primo in at the shooting guard position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. Pass to Primo. Launches it. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Primo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's the monster. And Los Angeles, another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Now Irving. He's got 10. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. Number 5, LeBron James.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
I think one of the things you have to be in awe of is how creative and how elusive Kyrie Irving is to deal with when he's cooking offensively. This guy truly a remarkable talent.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now. I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Irving, the pass to Marshall. Outside for Irving. Outside Davis. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have, just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
James passes to the monster. That one falls. The monster's got 35.
I just love the ball movement.
For Dallas, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Primo. Now here's Lively. Turner covers. Turner against Lively. Outside Irving to halt the run. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Christie's checked in for Dallas. The Lakers on D. Primo can't hit.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's the monster. Off the mark there with a three. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Throws it up high and finished off by Davis.
Throw it AD's way and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
Here's the monster. No good on the three. The Mavericks have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Lively. Now Irving, guarded by Doncic. That one goes in. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
James, that's good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Dallas calls time here. The Lakers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. And the Lakers shooting 59% in this one. A good average. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. We've got Austin Reeves, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Draymond Green, and it's the monster in at the 1 spot.
See, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
Drops in the 3.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
He drops it from range.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Irving's gotten 3 of 8 three-pointers to go. 9 total points from outside.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
Here's the monster. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. They grabbed their own miss.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
This shot by Hardy, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Oh, wasted no time on that one. The Monsters got 44.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Christie. Hardy, the pass to Washington. Irving for 3. Can't get it to drop.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
With the drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, their size, their strength, and their skilled passing ability. Draymond Green has such a great mix of attribute and skill.
Outside Irving, looking to win the run. Knocks down the long J. Irving's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Here we go. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Here's the monster. Knocks it down from distance. The Monsters got 49 in the game.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Pass to Green. Here's the monster. Pulls it. Another one goes, and Incredible! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
You have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor. That's a finish for the purists out there. The lightest of touches on the finger roll.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Finney-Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside for Green. Here's the monster. Off target from 3-point range. The Mavericks have gone 4 for 10 in the 4th.
And there aren't many feelings like this in sports. Knowing you've earned a trip to the NBA Finals, a special moment for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Boy, what an impressive showing from them here in these conference finals. Right from the jump, they look like the more dominant and confident team, and they just steamrolled their way to a sweep in this one.
And there was never any doubt who the best team in this series was. They didn't just beat their opponent, they decimated them. That even allowed them to win one game in this series. They have to feel good about themselves heading into the NBA Finals.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the Monster.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
This one for 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Come on, come on. Washington outside. And so the Los Angeles Lakers take the series and will move on.
Well, the West was no joke. It has always been a battle, and this team made it all the way through, able to survive the gauntlet, make the plays when it mattered most, and they arrive at their destination thus far.
And their reward for surviving the West, a trip to the NBA Finals.
Now, this is a team that has their sights set on bigger hardware. And even though they'll face a tough test out of the East, they want to be the ones to hoist that Larry O'Brien.
Well, they've proven they've got the skill. Going to be a great matchup, that's for sure. Yeah. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.
Boom! That is how you dominate a series. On to the next one. You're really in the finals. Can I get those shoes after the game?
Made it to the finals. Time to shine.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Lakers delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate goal. Just 4 wins away. The first chapter begins against the Pacers.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA. Look at Indiana. Well, we know this is everything they've worked toward. Greg, the adjustments in the offseason have really paid off.
And it's a well-run organization from top to bottom. They know who they are. They play to their strengths. That's why they find themselves here with an opportunity to win it all in the NBA Finals.
I like what you said. They know who they are. They play within those limits. You're right. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Burton in the backcourt, and then Rose in his side. Siakam is out there with Isaiah Jackson, and Smathering in at the small forward. And now, let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. Another year means another finals trip for MP. I asked him if there were any differences between this finals run and last year's. He said this year we were more businesslike in our approach. We know what it takes. We know what we have to do. As long as we meet our own expectations, this should be our last trip to the big stage. I'm not satisfied with just 2 in a row, guys.
MP isn't satisfied with anything but excellence. Great stuff is on this team. You know, this roster has the talent to get here many times.
Well, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity, well, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
And the 3 ball is good. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Back to Halliburton. And to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Reeves outside. Pass to the monster. From past the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Halliburton. And he uses the glass on the way.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
And that one's good. The monster. The monster's got 10.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Pass to Memo. And an open look for Halliburton. Drills the 3-pointer. Halliburton's got his second basket of the game.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
The monster, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And he overshot that one, missing. LA's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Took in no time at all on that one.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open throw.
Halliburton for 3. Reeves with the rebound.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Here's the monster. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 13 points for the monster.
Putting those passing skills to work. LeBron, truly a gifted passer.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Jackson with it. It's Nembhard on the wing. For the 3. Indiana again missing. Los Angeles leading by 8. He takes it in.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Siakam kicks to Jackson. Halliburton up top. Off the run. A rebound by the Lakers. And this has been a truly remarkable postseason for 12 straight wins. No losses on the board. I mean, they've gotten exactly where they wanted to go. The NBA Finals.
And at this point, who is going to bet against them? They've made stringing together playoff wins look easy. And the one thing you always got to be careful of is how different the NBA Finals are from every series you've played so far. This
J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the monster in the last game against Dallas played phenomenal. He ended up with 62 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. A fantastic performance for him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
You know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
On the court for Indiana. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his son. Isaiah Jackson out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Walker in at the three, the small forward.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting big touches.
Halliburton for three. That's in for his fifth field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Halliburton with the answer was anxious to throw it right back at him.
LeBron shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Jackson, great pass to set up the lay-in. Now it's just a three-point Laker lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that one's good. The monster.
He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then.
Here's Halliburton. And yes, it's good. Halliburton's got 15 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup. Halliburton's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's the monster. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got assist number 8 here in this one already. 1:15 left to play in the first half. Here's Halliburton. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. And Halliburton slams it in.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Pacers trail by 6. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. To the inside. Walker's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. And that one's good. A monster.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
LeBron kicks to Doncic. Here's the monster. Rebounded by Jackson.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Halliburton for 3. That shot, no good. Here's the monster. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
How about that? Just a perfect finish to the half as they tack on another 3 to their lead.
And so it's Los Angeles, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey, everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the right beat, you know my name.
You know.
Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, they've made it this far. Game 1. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. What a game we're seeing from the monster.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
James is out there with Miles Turner. And there's the monster. Then it's Connect. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul on the monster. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pacers with possession here. A 12-point game. Jackson is screen on LeBron. Siakam against James. Halliburton for 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He took the opportunity when he saw it. And that's now 38 points for the monster.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Jackson is setting the pick here for Siakam. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Lakers leading by 15. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Number 1, Luka Doncic. Dalton Connect is second.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their 3-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Here's Mathurin. No good with the elbow jumper.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
And Connect gets it to go.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's the screen. And a wide open look for Siakam. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 4 coming out of the break.
It's good.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Halliburton for 3. It's held in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Since halftime, scoreless in their first 5 attempts. It's been ugly.
Nailed from 3-point land.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Lakers making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. And Indiana with the change here, too. Walker's checked in. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Nembhard finds Jackson. Pass to Halliburton. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Halliburton's got 22 points.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Los Angeles.
Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Indiana's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Kicks it out to Siakam. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Pass to Doncic, and stolen by Siakam. Nembhard, the pass to Jackson. Jackson. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Some changes for the Lakers. Green comes in for Miles Turner. And Vanderbilt subbed in for LeBron. Indiana also making some changes. Over top. Checked in for Jackson. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Halliburton. Here's the Monster. Banked in off the glass. 46 points for the Monster.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
1:11 left to play in the third. Pass to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. From outside, off the mark. Lakers leading by 22. Here's the Monster. Cans it from downtown. The Monster's got 49 points in the game.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Toppin. Fires for 3. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Here's the Monster, guarded by Walker. And that one's good. The Monster.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Outside for Smart. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the technical free throw is good.
And
P, you're up. Where's this thing out?
On the court for Indiana. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his son. Walker out there with Neesmith. And it's Toppin in at the center.
they have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's the monster. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Toppin with the steal. Halliburton passes to Walker. Great D that time from Green. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Halliburton outside. And he converts the layup. Halliburton's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The Monster sinks the triple. The Monster's got 59 points.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Nembhard, the pass to Toppin. Here's Halliburton. A shot, no good. The Lakers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Halliburton for 3, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game 1 in the record books exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for Los Angeles.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
They're certainly starting the finals off on the right foot, and this will be a comfortable win for them in Game 1.
Yeah, this was a statement game, and what a time to make it. I'm sure it's going to get tougher for this group, but they won't be able to just run away with the championship. But tonight, they clearly established themselves as the stronger team early in this series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the Monster.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Here's Memo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's the Monster. Another bucket. Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Halliburton missing. Here's the Monster. The three. Off target. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.
That's a great win. Now, forget it.
Alright guys, give me like 20 minutes please.
another win tonight. Together.
Shaking, MP. Let's ride that hot hand to another W, baby.
This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Los Angeles Lakers.
We are on the biggest stage in You look at the Pacers, down 1-0 in this series. How crucial is a win tonight?
How crucial? Extremely crucial. Historically, the odds of coming back from a 2-0 deficit, less than 10%. They have to consider this one a must-win.
And now Indiana's starting group. Nimhard and Maverick have the wing. Jackson out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Oh, tries a three. And the basket by the Monster.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Siakam, pass to Nimhard. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
I don't mind it. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both shots good from the strike. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And the basket.
Alright guys, I'm saving my career mode, and I will be back on in the next 2 to 3 days because I got a concert to go to tomorrow morning, but I will not be streaming again until either Monday or Tuesday. Peace.